WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Today, I get to talk with Julie Cajigas. She's a professor at the University of Akron and works on the ZipsGuide, and Amira Lee, who is one of the layout editors for the same project. How are you guys today?
Doing great.
I'm doing good today.
Awesome. All right, we'll start with you, Julie. Go ahead and share with us. There's a new ZipsGuide coming out. We've chatted about the ZipsGuide a little bit before, but for people who don't have any idea what I'm talking about, what is the ZipsGuide?
So ZipsGuide is a community engaged learning project where students on campus get to know the small business community in the area and then tell the stories of these small business owners while also providing advice on like great gifting ideas for, in this case, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and graduation.
So fun, because all those are coming up and we all need a new idea, because I feel like, at least for myself, you know, I get stuck in kind of the same rut of like, I'll just go buy a potted plant. Not that that's not great. I love flowers too, but you can get some more fresh ideas. So Amira, we'll go over to you and share some of the stories that are going to be coming out. You can share the one that you worked on.
Currently, I just finished a piece on the inn at Brandywine Falls.
Oh,
very
wonderful.
cute, very aesthetic, and very exciting to highlight, especially that part of outside of Akron, sort of.
Yeah, the 330. We all need a little getaway outside of Akron, especially if we do live here in the city.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the pictures were very beautiful. You got to see the falls right there, Brandywine Falls. But the other stories I'm working on is a shopping guide for the nature lover. And that is featured on the Trail Mix Peninsula store.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say a getaway, especially for like a Mother's Day for moms. That is probably the best thing that you could get a mom, is a couple days away. So I love the idea of featuring an inn, having been able to get away, look at the nature. And then, yes, I mean, we have so many nature lovers here in Akron. I mean, really anywhere, right? But share a little bit about that as well. Share about that. What did you say? It was like a trail mix store? Share about that.
Trail Mix Peninsula.
Trail Mix Peninsula.
Yes. I haven't been to the place myself. I'm only editing a other student's story.
Okay.
And making sure their pictures are intact.
Right, sure.
But after seeing the pictures, I'm very excited to go down there.
Yeah, just take a little trip down.
It also is right outside of Akron. You can go down there and get some homemade coffee, house blends, tea, especially homemade jewelry. So I'm pretty sure Julie is excited about that.
Yes. Sure. And that is in Peninsula then?
Yeah, it's part of the Cuyahoga Valley National Park Conservancy.
Oh, cool.
They run 3 stores. They have a Boston Mills Visitor Center store, a Boston store, and then their Peninsula shop. And it really does have just about anything someone who likes nature could want. It's heavily featured on Northeast Ohio wildlife and Northeast Ohio plant life. There's passports where you can go out and hike and track your hiking. And so it's a great story. One of the other ones that I love in the nature section is skip the 1-800s and shop local for flowers.
Yes.
And it does go through some of our fantastic florists in downtown like Lepley & Co. and Leaf. But then it also talks about, there's a great shop in Northside that has plant markers, and one is Keanu Leaves.
Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
So that's featured in the guide. But there's also a section for the plant mom who can't keep the plants alive.
That's me.
So if you like plants and you kill them, we've got an answer for your mom who does that.
We truly have amazing plant places here in the 330 where we can skip the 1-800, including on the show today, Suncrest Gardens is going to be here. And so, yeah, just some amazing places. And I love that you guys are highlighting that so people can check out all the different places and pick a 1-800 plant option. I love that.
Yeah, we want you to put money back into our local community. We want you to support your neighbors. And at the same time, you're going to likely get something that's better quality and made with love. And that's really, I think, special. A great one of the whole sections is about coffee, and there's a new cafe in downtown, Illick Cafe.
Yes, I just heard about that.
Opened in January.
Mm-hmm.
And the story that the student uncovered is really touching. The two children of Vaska, who's the owner of the shop, helped her to build the shop, which has been a lifelong dream of hers. And so if you get your mom a gift card there, not only are you giving like, the coffee and the treats and the fun, but you're also supporting a mom's dream.
Supporting a mom's dream. Look,
So,
I'm getting emotional.
So you could
go
put that,
there, everyone.
you could put that in your card, like, Mom, this is a thoughtful thing. It's something where, I saw this and it made me think of you and your dream. And one of the students wrote about time spent with his mom outdoors as a kid and how that was meaningful. And so how you could plan some quality time in downtown outdoors. A lot of people did this from a very personal perspective this time. One student actually took his mom shopping for the article on the bomb shelter and then wrote about the things that resonated with her.
My gosh. And the bomb shelter, for those of you that don't know, is this amazing little vintage store here in Akron that a lot of people don't know about. And
that's kind of our specialty.
Yes.
If you've ever said, oh, I wish I knew about this before, this is the thing for you to read, because you're going to learn about things that you didn't know. And you're going to learn some things about places that you are familiar with that you had no idea. There's a great piece about the Lock View that talks about its history as Bilbo's Bar and the Barking Spider and the sort of musical roots of it. So if you enjoy learning more about your own community, I highly recommend the guide.
Absolutely. And I'll give a shout out to the Lock View as well. Amazing grilled cheese right downtown. And actually they struggled with having people make it to them during the time where there was a lot of construction. And so if we can go support them now, I think that's really helpful to them as well. So get out there and get a grilled cheese and a drink.
Hot tip from ZipsGuide. Their rooftop patio is fire. And you can see the fireworks from their rooftop patio. So if you have not been to the rooftop patio in Lockview, you got to go.
Get over there and support them. And because we want to keep, like you said, our downtown businesses, our Akron, our 330 businesses that are local in business. And so you guys are helping to do that. I really appreciate that. What have you loved about working on the ZipsGuide?
I've loved getting to highlight those downtown businesses, getting to speak with them one-on-one and, again, hear about their dreams and why they started that said business.
Yeah.
I've gotten to interview the North Side Cellar and the Busy Beads Boutique. And
I don't know the second one, but I love the North Side Cellar.
Both were very heartfelt stories.
Mm-hmm.
She's the heart of downtown. So I just love getting to share my experience with it and then get to give it to everybody else so then they can keep empowering our downtown so we can continue having these amazing businesses.
Love it. So we're going to share the ZipsGuide with everyone.
Yeah.
It's out for Mother's Day, for Father's Day, for graduation gifts. I know I'm going to a graduation just next week, so I might need to, look at the ZipsGuide and check that out and get a gift for a graduate.
I know I found a bunch of great gifts, and it's actually a digital flip book, so you can download it on your tablet and read it like a traditional magazine, or you can just look at it on your browser or your phone. But it's got a good 70 pages of content in it. And so you don't have to read it all at once. But yeah, no, I'm really proud of the students that have worked on it. And Amira's actually worked on it since the very beginning. She was in the first group that did a ZipsGuide. And so I'm just very pleased for them.
And Amira, we're going to give you a shout out because you're graduating. Congratulations for graduating college and good luck to you.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited for the new opportunities, especially after what Julie's given me and taught me. I'm very excited to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be excited to see how you go forth into our world and hopefully bring us some more, joy back to Akron. Julie, share, how can people find the ZipsGuide?
So if you head to www.zipsguide.com, you'll find it right on the front page of our website. You can also follow us on @ZipsGuideAkron on Instagram and ZipsGuide Akron on Facebook.
Wonderful. Julie, Amira, thank you for being on the show today. It was wonderful to have both of you. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching here on Good Morning Akron. We had a great time. Make sure you stay tuned. We've got more great stuff coming up next.